Hi guys, today's video is a paycheck reveal. I will be revealing my actual paycheck, real numbers, as well as a budget with me. We're going to be budgeting my paycheck as well. I want to mention, if you have not seen any of my videos before, I am a huge advocate for debt-free nurses. Over here at, according to Tawanda, we are paying off debt and saving our coins, okay? So that is the purpose of me revealing my paycheck out in the internet streets, so that you can know the power of your money. It's just not power that I have, but it's power that all of us have. And we're going to go into further details in other videos about leveraging our money. So actually, June for me is what they call a magic month. Meaning, if you are a bi-weekly employee, a person that get paid every 2 weeks from your employer, there's 2 months out of the year where you should be getting 3 paychecks. So for the month of June, this is a magic month for me. So I will actually be getting paid 3 times this month. The beginning of June, the middle of June, and the end of June. Those are months that you can really leverage up, pay off a debt, do a savings challenge, get ahead in some things. So be very mindful and strategic about those months where you actually get paid 3 times a month. We want to be very strategic about every pay period, but definitely take advantage of those 3 pay period months so that you can leverage up, because we becoming debt free over here. So I am going to reveal my paycheck for this pay period. So here it is right here. That's my paycheck. It has like the pay period beginning and end date, and the pay date is for tomorrow. I believe I'm going to be filming and putting this up today. So for June 2nd of 2023. So this is my paycheck. My gross pay, let me see if I can cover up some of my personal information here so it won't be all out in the internet streets. So my gross pay is listed here, and it's $4,176.15. $4,176.15. That is my gross pay. Now, my actual take-home pay, the amount of money that will be deposited in my account on tomorrow, is as such. Let me just cover up my personal information again, because it includes like my social security number and a few things like that. So this is the amount that I will have deposited in my account tomorrow: $3,572.65. I am a part-time employee, so this is part-time pay. I work 3 days a week for a home health company, and I complete admissions only. So that is a 6 salary income that I have working part-time 3 days a week. I have another video I will link in, I'll link in the description box, where I actually broke down my actual pay, my actual 6-figure salary, as well as my hourly rate, and just how my paycheck goes and different things like that. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here, but if you have any questions that I can answer in future videos, please feel free to ask. So now we're going to move to the budgeting portion. It is very important, guys, that we are budgeting our paychecks. I say it time and time again, especially for newer nurses. Not that I'm excluding any nurses. I say that to say that in most cases, when you become a nurse, that paycheck is the most money that you have ever made in your life. You want to be very strategic about budgeting your money from day one. We're going to be going further into it in other videos and different things like that. But I just want to stress, from day one, I know we're going to splurge a little bit in the beginning and all of that, but we cannot live a lifestyle of splurging, okay? We're not doing that, okay? So we're going to get to the budgeting portion of the video. Okay, guys, so we're going to budget my paycheck. But the first thing that I do prior to budgeting my paycheck is I actually check in on my credit score. So I am going to allow you all to check in on my credit score with me. So these are my actual FICO scores. And I do have an increase. I shared my scores on a video that I will link in I'll link it in the comments, because I gave some tips to how I got all 3 of my credit scores in the 800s. So this is my Equifax score, which has went up from the last time I showed my credit score a couple of weeks ago. I think it was 841, and it's now 843. My actual Equifax score. This is my TransUnion score. My TransUnion score is 836. That's my actual TransUnion score. It's up 7 points from a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, it was 829. 829. I made reference to it in the prior video. The next one is my Experience score. And my Experience score, I want to say it stayed the same at 834. So definitely check that video where I share a major tip. And as you all see, if you've watched former videos of mine, especially if you watched the credit score video, you do see the increase in score from just a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so you definitely want to catch that video and catch that tip on the things that I shared, how to grow your credit score. So these are the bills that I will be paying. Let me see if I can go down just a little bit more for you all. These are the bills that will come out of my actual income. We actually mainly live off of my husband's income, and I pay the very, very small bills that come in the household out of my income. The main reason for me working at this point in time is to help speed up the process of paying off our mortgage. I'm going to share our mortgage and kind of show you all, because I want you all to know the potential that we have as nurses and what we are able to do with our money. And again, that's why I'm sharing that. I want to show you all the potential of what you can do with your money. I'm going to actually share our mortgage, how much we've paid, and our plan, our exact year-to-year plan in paying off our mortgage. So I will be paying the following bills out of my paycheck. My daughter has an instrument that we rent for school. It's $38. Our electricity bill, which is ComEd, is $109.02. NICOR, that's our gas bill, is $54.36. My daughter's hair bill, she goes every 3 weeks to get her hair done. She'll be going once this month. And I usually estimate it with actually getting her hair done and tipping the hairdresser with a hair braider, as well as the shampoo and blow dry girl. It takes almost 2 hours to blow dry my daughter's waist to almost butt length hair. Okay. And then I have a gym bill that I pay, which is $26. And then 1 hour, that's for our heating and cooling system. That's our monthly bill for that. And it comes up to $369.38. So right at $370. We're just going to round it out to that. So that's what you want to be doing. And I'm going to show you how I put this on the calendar. You want to know what bills, so you will know what's coming in. That's the first thing that I do. I check over my paycheck, make sure everything is correct. Make sure my money is right. And like I said, I really explained in another video of my paycheck and how I invest. If you all noticed, I paid about $600 in taxes for an over $4,000 paycheck. That is very rare. Investing is the key. You can invest your money for your future rather than giving it to IRS. Rather than give your money to Uncle Sam, you could be investing it. It greatly cuts down on the amount of taxes you pay every year. You could be saving it for yourself. Then also, out of my paychecks this month, I am budgeting $350 for gas for vehicles, $150 for car maintenance. And what I include in that, we have multiple cars. I usually go between 2 and 3 of them, and one of them may pop up with an oil change, and I need an oil change, and I usually get it out of the account that I use the most, or I'll take it out of the household account. For this month, I'm budgeting $150 for gas changes, for oil changes, and for car washes. And then my daughter has a tutor. She's going to take 2 weeks off at the beginning of the month because she's out of school this week and she's off for the summer. So that's going to be what we budgeted for that, for $90. And so that comes up to $590. So roughly, if you kind of look at it, that's about right under $1,000. So right under $1,000 is what I am projected to pay in bills out of my paycheck. Now, the remainder of it, remember, this is a 3 paycheck month for us. So I definitely want to increase the amount that I will be putting toward the mortgage payoff principal for this month. My daughter's out of school. We'll be spending a significant time doing different things and activities and stuff like that. So we will have some additional expenses. I'll decide if they'll come out of my paycheck, or I will decide if they will come out of the household account. I am going to do some what I spend in a week on a budget. Register nurse videos for you all to kind of show you all what I'm spending and what I'm saving and what I am putting toward paying off the debt, which is our debt that we have is our mortgage. So I mentioned in a prior video to get yourself a calendar. You can get a free one. You can get one from the Dollar Tree. Just get yourself a calendar, okay? I'm going to adjust this a little bit just to give you all, I think, a better view. I'm hoping you're seeing everything. If not, when I tape it, when I do further videos, I'll definitely make sure I make some adjustments. But I put them on the calendar, everything. This is the notation for the little extras outside of the bills. I put them on the calendar, okay? My daughter's instrument is due on the 2nd. So therefore, I know what paycheck it's going to be coming out of. It'll come out the first paycheck, then our Com Ed bill and our night court bill. So these are paydays for me. Payday, payday, and payday. So this 2 week of bills will come out of this paycheck right here, as well as her hair. So this is, I would add all of that up and know the amount that I'm taking out of this very first paycheck, okay? Then we have my gym bill and our heating and cooling bill that's going to come out of this paycheck here. Now, I don't have any other expenses that I will be paying from my paycheck as far as bills this month. But I did say we are expecting some additional things that I'm going to budget out money for us for this month. It's going to be budget. We're not going to be flying off the seat of our pants. That will be a budgeted amount of money. Okay. So if you like content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please ask any of your money or budgeting salary questions down in the comments below. I will be sharing my paycheck every 2 weeks. I will be budgeting my paycheck every 2 weeks. I will also be doing what I spend in a week, what I spend in a day videos. Maybe I can do some what I spend in a day videos for you all on a short to give you an idea what I'm spending and what I am saving toward paying off debt for our household to pay off our mortgage. Again, like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this according to Tawanda.